Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving right into Valentine's Day with this really fun box from Vettsy Nails. This is a Valentine's Day mystery box. It is cram-packed full of everything you need to get your nails ready for Valentine's Day. We're going to start off with a little bit of an unboxing so you can see everything that was included in this box for the month, and then we are going to create a set featuring all the gel products in here so you can see all these colors, and we're going to create a little Valentine's Day style mani. The first thing in here, we have a little swatch reel, and I really like how it's in the shape of a heart. It's very fitting for this Valentine's Day theme box. And then we have some nail art goodies. So we have a little sticker here. This is reminding me of like Valentine's Day emojis. And how adorable is this bear sheet? I think it's so cute. It's perfect for that transition into spring. This box would not be complete without some really fun nail charms. So we have some gold hearts, and there's so many in there. I was actually surprised on how many gold hearts there are. Then we have these lips with the little red rhinestone in the middle of each one. The next thing that we have in here are these adorable like locket heart keys with the little heart shape at the top of the key. So cute. And then we have these pink little gems and then an array assortment of color of those little bows. This right here, I feel like these are so beautiful. I definitely need to dive into these a little bit more. I just think they're so elegant and just really pretty, and the pops of red in there. Then for the gels, we have a Fields of Flower gel that I'm really intrigued by. And then we have some solid colors here. And I love the packaging of these little jars. They look like little ice cubes. So we have the Holo pink, and then we have that cherry sweet, which I'm really interested to see how those colors perform. The next thing in here I'm really excited about because I do a lot of dip powder style manis. So this right here is going to be perfect for dusting off all that extra dip powder, or if you are using it for filing dust, whatever. This is so cute. It is a little dust brush in the shape of a rose, and I think it's so beautiful. It's gold with the diamonds. Moving on, the next item here, it's a beautiful pink chrome, which I've seen this on the website and it is stunning. Then we have some more gel polishes. This one right here, it's velvet, it is a cat eye gel polish, and it pulls in a little bit of a pinky purple. Check it out. It is beautiful. And stay tuned. We are going to be diving into all the gel products that we received in this box today, so you can really get a good feel on how these products perform. So that is the cat eye. The next thing in here, it's a soap and it smells like roses. It definitely would be cute just for like a decoration in your bathroom. Then the last gel product that is included in this box, it's this beautiful color called So Lovely, and I am very intrigued by this color. Isn't it gorgeous? It's the most beautiful pearly light pink. It is beautiful, and I cannot wait to see what that looks like when we use it here in just a few moments. But that color is called So Lovely. Then the next item in here, it came with a cylinder magnet, which is great. That's going to come in handy. We have some dried flowers in the red and that beautiful pink, an array of loose glitters in all different Valentine's Day shapes, which I'm super excited about that. And then we have some transfer foils. And that was everything that was included in this box. The price point was $39.99, and I feel like this is a great box. We got a lot of gel products and we have so many goodies for that fun Valentine's Day nail art. So now what we're going to do is we are going to create a set utilizing some of the products on here. We're going to create it in the shape of medium almond. And before we go in with the gel product, I want to do a layer of gel base on all of the nails, especially because we are using those solid gels. And I just feel like having a cured layer of that gel base is really going to help have that good foundation for those solid gel polishes to just slide across the nail. Normally when I'm using gels, I do not go in with a base coat. That's just my personal preference. So I'm going to use this flat brush here for the solid gel application. So before we go ahead, since my brush is completely dry, we're just going to go ahead and just get those bristles into a little bit of gel base and really work that product into those bristles to soften them. And I'm just going to do this here just for a few moments just to make sure I'm completely softening this brush. Then I'm going to go ahead and remove all that extra gel base completely off that brush. So now our brush is ready to go. We're going to start off with this beautiful cherry color here. And right off the bat, doesn't that look gorgeous? It looks so fun. There's something different about gels in a pot. It's just like a totally different change of pace. So here's what we're doing. I'm going to pick up just a little bit of that product. We're going to start off with a little bit first and kind of see how that goes. And then we can always pick up more. I'm going to start right below that cuticle line here and just glide it right over the nail. So right here, we have a beautiful sheer, kind of like a jelly cherry effect going on right here. And I'm loving the color payoff. Now right here, like looking at it, it does give a little bit of a pinky undertone. So we're going to see how that builds up once we go ahead and apply another coat. We're going to see if that red kind of shines through. But I will say I do like that this is a buildable product. So you are getting that jelly effect with that one coat. So I'm just finishing up here, just touching up any areas. I didn't want any lines or any streaking, so I'm just going over it. So this is what it looks like with one coat. I cured for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and see if we can build up this color just a little bit because I do want that rich, vibrant red. So now I'm noticing that we are slowly building up that red color here. And again, I'm not mad that we're building this up. I actually like that first coat has that jelly effect just in case that is the look you're going for, or if you wanted to do some nail art and didn't want a harsh red, you just wanted more of like a sheer or a splash of color. These are really fun because they are super buildable. So we stuck that in the lamp, we cured for 30 seconds, and now we're going in with the third coat, and this is what sealed the deal in for me. We finally have that beautiful rich red. Now this formula was really easy to apply. I will say do not get too stuck on what that first layer looks like because once you go in with that second and third coat, there's like the solid gel polish just glides effortlessly on the nail because you have a really good foundation and the application just turns out even better. So don't get too hung up on what that first coat looks like. So just keep that in mind when you are playing with this. And also a little product goes a long way. You can always keep adding more product as you go, but it's way easier to add more product than to take away. So we have a really gorgeous red right here, and I'm loving that jelly look. I'm really into jelly polishes right now. So I can see it right here, that beautiful jelly just shining through on this nail. And I'm kind of loving it right now. I feel like this would be really cute just like this, and then adding some heart glitters and then kind of doing another layer of the solid gel polish over it to kind of do like a peekaboo kind of heart effect. I feel like that would be really cute. But you can do a lot of things with these solid gel polishes. And if as long as you have a flat brush, I feel like a flat brush definitely would is the way to go for this. I mean, you probably could use a liner brush, but you're going to have a lot of streaking. The flat brush is definitely the way to go when it comes to the application of these solid polishes. So we cured and we did 3 coats, and then just to clean up the jar right away, I'm taking an alcohol wipe and just cleaning everything up before we go ahead and close it up and move on to the next color. But I really like that cherry color. Then before we get into the next color, I'm going to clean up that brush. I just have alcohol here, and I'm just going to swirl that brush around and really make sure we're removing any of that extra product completely off the brush before we move on to the next color, just to make sure we're not cross-contaminating the next color. So once we have that brush clean, I'm going to go ahead then and just dry off that brush on a lint-free wipe, and then we are good to go. Just make sure that brush is pretty much completely dry before you move on to that next color because you don't want to get any liquids in your beautiful solid gel polish. Now it's time to pull in a little holographic sparkle. So this color right here, it's called Pink Holo, and I will say it pulls a little bit more on the purple side, and I'm totally okay with that because it looks really pretty. And the formula is also definitely way easier when we're applying it right now than it was with that red color. I feel like the red color, you really had to be more aware of how delicate you were applying it so you won't get any streaks or anything like that. I feel like with this color right here, you can get really minimal, effortless coverage with just a little bit of product. I feel like it glides really nicely on the nail. Plus, it's going to be a little bit more forgiving anyways because you have this beautiful fine glitter. So I cured for 30 seconds. We are going to build it up. I like it with 2 coats right here. I think it's really pretty, but we are going to go ahead and just bring it to its full potential. We're going to end up doing 3 coats. I also like how this is a very thin formula, so you could honestly do 3 to 4. I mean, if you wanted to do 5 coats, you definitely could. I feel like it's very thin, so it's going to just really cut down on your bulk, which is really nice too, especially if you are making a press-on set. So I cured for 30 seconds, and now we're going in with that final coat, and this is when you can really see this beautiful sparkle. Now, if you are in the sunlight or have your camera on with a flash, this color alone is going to take a new light and just bring it to a different dimension of that perfect holographic sparkle. But this is really pretty. See how it pulls a little bit more on that purple side? Now, the moment I've been waiting for, I've been dying to play with this color called So Lovely. I just feel like this is the most beautiful pink when I saw it in the bottle. So right off the bat, this is one of those colors that you can definitely utilize in many different ways. You could do a very sheer coverage like you see here, and you can build it up. We are obviously going to build it up, but even alone, just this coat alone, it just is beautiful. It has like an ethereal kind of unicorn chrome effect or a glazed effect. It's really pretty. I feel like this would look good if you did a French manicure and then put this over the French. I feel like that would be gorgeous. The nice thing about this box is that all the gel polishes that we're using today can be bought individually on the website, so you don't necessarily need to get the whole entire box. So for this nail in particular, I'm only going to do 2 coats. I really liked how this color looked with the two, so we're going to leave it this beautiful, delicate pink. Moving on, we are going to incorporate the cat eye gel polish, and then I figured we might as well play with the magnet that it came with too. So that is what we're doing. Now this nail is going to be the foundation or the base color of another product we're going to add on top of this nail. During the unboxing, there's that really fun Fields of Flowers. It's a gel that has hearts in it. So I figured this cat eye polish would be really fun for the background of those hearts. So that's what we're going to be incorporating here in just a little bit. So now we have this beautiful kind of like a lilac lavender glass look, and then we're going to hit it with the magnet, and I'm just playing with it right now. I'm kind of seeing how the magnetic particles are pulling. So right now I'm just having some fun with it, and I decided we're just going to keep the line right here on the side and kind of give it a little bit of an icy effect. So I popped that in the lamp right away so that magnetic particles were not spreading out. I always make sure I cure right away to keep whatever design we just created with the magnet in place. We're going in with that second coat, and this is when you can really see that beautiful lavender shade just kind of come to life. Feel like it'd even be better with a third coat. We are going to do two only because this is going to be the base color for those like fun heart gel glitter that we're going to dive into here in just a minute. But this color I feel like would be great for spring and Easter. It's just that beautiful light lavender color. And sometimes with the way the light hits it, it kind of almost has a little bit of pinkiness to it too. I think it's really beautiful and such a fun cat eye polish. Here's what the set looks like without any added nail art. I think it's so beautiful just like this. It's very simple and it's still pulling in all those traditional Valentine's Day colors. Before we dive into the rest of the nail accessories, I wanted to play with another gel product that was included in the box called Flowers of Fields. Check it out. It is really fun and it was very intriguing because I was like, how are these little heart glitters going to perform on the nails? So I picked up a very, very small amount and I was completely shocked by how many hearts I picked up with just that small amount of product that I picked up. I will say this works better if you are gently flowing it over the nail and using a slight circular motion. That worked out the best for me when it came to application, and those hearts really just floated nicely across the nail. Now if you picked up too many hearts or only wanted a few hearts, you could move them around with an orange wood stick or take some away by just removing them with an orange stick as well. But these are really just floating nicely across the nail. The base of the hearts too, like of the gel that they're in, it looks a little pink in the jar. I think it's more of a clear, and it has a really gorgeous sparkle to it. But once those hearts are in place, I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the lamp for a full 30 seconds. And that was it. That was really easy to work with. And a little bit of product went a long way. I was completely blown away by how many hearts we picked up. Moving on, we're going to play with that pink chrome powder. So I decided we're going to do a little bit of nail art. So I just have some non-wipe gel top coat, and I'm just going to go ahead and create a design using that non-wipe top coat. I feel like for me personally, that helps me get a really good chrome finish. So once I get that design exactly where I want it, that's curing for 30 seconds. And I only cured for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the chrome. And then once the chrome's on the nail, I'll go ahead and cure it the rest of the way. And I'll just go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. But I feel like the gel top coat really helps give me a really good chrome finish. I am going to dust off. And then I had a little bit of chrome left on part of that nail, so I just went ahead with my flat brush that was a little damp still and just cleaned up that area, and then we're going to brush off. And then this is what we're working with the design. I really like it, so you can kind of see there how it's going to look on the nail, but overall I love how that pink chrome looks on top of this red. So we're going to do the exact same thing on the thumbnail. We're going to incorporate some of this beautiful pink chrome. So I'm going to create a slight design, and then after the chrome we're also going to add some really fun hearts to this as well. So I cured again for 30 seconds, and then I'm just going to go ahead and rub in this chrome. We're going to dust off, and then I finished the curing for the rest of that chrome. Now I'm going to go in with a layer of gel base, and I'm going to apply it to the entire nail, and then this time we're going to hand place some heart-shaped glitters. Now there were so many different hearts to pick from when it came to that really big glitter set that you saw when we did the unboxing, but I decided I was going to do red originally, but then I was like, okay, that's not really, we're not seeing it too much. So I was like, we're going to go in with these really fun pink hearts. So that is what we're doing. We're just going to go ahead and apply some of these hearts to two of the nails. We're going to do it to this heart, and then that beautiful pink nail. We're also going to add some hearts to it as well, and then we're going to add a charm to one of the other nails. So that is the game plan for finishing up the nail art. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's get into the heart placement here, and then I'm going to pop back in just a little bit.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes.
Now we're going to incorporate some nail charms. Since the nail charms are very thin and lightweight, I'm just going to do a layer of gel base over the entire nail, and then we're going to take this really delicate nail charm. It is a key, and then the top of the key is a heart shape. It's just so cute. I love it so much. It's very light, and you can just see here it's laying completely flat on the nail. So I'm just making sure I have it exactly where I want it, and you're going to see I'm also going to maneuver it like that so I can kind of see where it's going to be lined up once we cure it. So while that's curing, we're going to move on to the other nail, and we're just applying another layer of gel base over the entire nail, and then we're going to play with one of these really tiny hearts. They're very light. They're very easy to manipulate too, so if you need to bend it or curve it, you can easily do that. But it's a very light charm, and if they're not too heavy, I can get away with just doing a layer of gel base to adhere that charm, and then I'll go over it with a layer of gel top coat. That's just what works best for me. And then I don't have to play with the nail charm glue. And I have not ran into any issues with this method. Obviously, if you have more of a heavier charm, you're going to want to use that nail charm glue. Now that we cured, I was going to leave this just like this, but I was like, we needed to add more of those little gold hearts to this set. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and apply a layer of gel base to the entire nail, and then I'm going to apply two of those gold heart charms on each side of this nail just to kind of tie it in a little bit more. But these are really fun to play with. I just think they're so cute. Even though this is a Valentine's Day box, you could honestly use this any time of year. Hearts, I mean, no matter if it's Valentine's Day or what, hearts are always trendy. Now that everything's cured, we're going to finish up everything with a layer of gel top coat. I'm using the no wipe top coat from Vettsy, and I'm going to finish up the rest of the gel top coat off camera. I cured everything for a full 60 seconds, and here's the finished set. I think this is so cute. I love the play of colors. We have your traditional pop of Valentine's Day red, then we have your pinks and your purples. Overall, this set just screams Valentine's Day. I love how we incorporated that chrome as well, just for a little twist of nail art. But these gels worked really well. I really enjoyed everything in this box, and then playing with all the different nail art stuff just to create this really fun Valentine's Day style set. Overall, this box definitely was just what I needed to get my nails ready for Valentine's Day. I definitely think the price point was right. Plus, if you love a surprise, These boxes are really fun. Always check their website. I think there is a Easter one that's going to be released soon, and there's also a monthly box, and there's some other boxes that they have to offer as well, but so fun. And again, the gels that we use today can also be purchased individually. So everything that we did use in today's video can be found in that description box below. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.